Hey, St. Louis, check out our new podcast, New to the Lou, sponsored by Evergreen Resimercial Realty.
And hosted by me, Erica Willis, and my husband of 25 years, Keith Antone Willis Sr.
Hello and welcome to New to the Lou. This is an episode that we're taping in Lafayette Square, and today we're in Lafayette Park. I'm Keith Antone Willis Sr.
And I'm Erica Willis. This was one of the first parks that I got to enjoy when I moved back to St. Louis back in 1998.
Yes,
and
yes.
I still love it.
Yes.
And this is Reese Cup.
Yeah, Reese Cup. Say hi to the people, Reese.
Say hi, Reese.
Hello. Okay. All right. Anyway, we're here in the park. Today, we're going to learn all about this unique neighborhood. It's a historic neighborhood. We lived in this neighborhood, our first place together. We're going to take you down memory lane a little bit and show you some things you might not have known about Lafayette Park here in Lafayette Square. We'll be right back. Stay tuned. And this is our very, very first home, 1300 Mississippi.
Yes, and it's actually a funny story. We'll have to tell that another day on how we got there. But yes, I love this home. I love the brownstone look. And it was just nestled in a nice community, with amenities and businesses. So this was fun.
Yeah, this is such a neat neighborhood. I really wish, Erica, that we would have had the money back then to stay in Lafayette Park, because look at these homes. These homes are absolutely gorgeous. And I know you've got some interesting facts about Lafayette Square.
Yes. Well, actually, Keith, when we came there, it was a big renovation and gentrification boom. Because this had been dormant, kind of, sort of, and so investors just bought up the property, developed it, and made it into what it is today. But this Lafayette Square neighborhood in St. Louis, Missouri, which is bounded by on the north side, Choteau Avenue, Interstate 44 on the south, and East Truman Parkway, and of course on the west, South Jefferson Avenue. So a nice, really, really pretty square. One of the prettiest squares you'll ever see. And it actually surrounds Lafayette Park, which I don't know if you know, is the oldest park in the city, created by a local ordinance in 1836.
I didn't know that. Some say it may be the oldest park west of the Mississippi.
Wow.
Yeah.
Just such great history.
Yeah.
Well, the neighborhood is actually one of the oldest in St. Louis, and when it was developed, it was one of the most fashionable places to live. Well, I would argue it still is. It did decline after a tornado devastated the area in 1896, and then later an industrial encroachment and highway construction further weakened the neighborhood. But that was an old story, soon to be rectified. But since the 1970s, St. Louis residents have been buying and renovating the older homes in Lafayette Square. And as of 2006, most of the homes have been restored, and there are many shops and restaurants, and of course, it's very expensive to live. I mean, this is one of the premier neighborhoods in the city of St. Louis.
Yeah, but like you said, I like just the open space, the all of the different little shops that you can walk up and down Park Avenue there, and they didn't have all those when we were over there.
They didn't, but they also have a community garden.
I did not.
You know that? That was actually created back in 1997, a couple of years, or a year or two before I arrived, of course. But it is located at the corner of Park and Dolman Avenues in Lafayette Square, and it provides a site for residents to grow fresh, healthy foods, fresh flowers, and herbs in the company and for the company and friends and neighbors that live and operate and work there. Yeah. I think that's awesome.
Yeah, that is awesome stuff. And we've got on the screen right now pictures of the garden and some of the shops and stuff. And man,
it's a beautiful, walkable neighborhood.
It really is. You know, there's many options in the park for weddings and private occasions. This is one of the premier event spaces over there. It's the Park House, originally built in 1867 as a police substation. This charming house is nestled among the beautiful scenery of Lafayette Square Park and is the perfect setting for weddings, anniversaries, any kind of special event, birthday
Just
parties.
Simply beautiful.
Yeah,
I mean, it brings
really,
such beautiful ambiance to any event, no matter what it would be.
Yeah. You know, I talked about some other events earlier, and I wanted you to kind of tell us what else goes on in the park other than the concert series, because everybody knows about the concert series.
Well, if they don't, they just should. But, you know, I actually worked for St. Louis Development Corporation for a time, and I remember us preparing for the holiday parlor tour and the holiday market within Lafayette Square. One of our executive leaders lived in the area, and so, you know, he really kind of gave us leeway to really make it beautiful. But not only that, they have the Light Up the Square and Pet Parade that actually takes place on December 2nd. Usually, you know, it's a day full of holiday activities, so it kind of gets you in the Christmas spirit or the holiday spirit. So, I mean, they do that. They also do, of course, the famed Masquerade Ball. That happens actually coming up not too long, not too far in the future, October 18th. And they have, I'm sure you're gonna see some advertisements about it, but they have a fun night of dancing, drinks, food, and fun. I mean, you know, it is just so much to do in this neighborhood. I mean, in this little square, if you will, of our city. It is just packed with history and events and fun and shopping and businesses. I just love it. I can't say more about it.
Yeah. Another one of my favorite places in the park is the restored bridge in the grotto. A lot of weddings are held over the bridge because it kind of looks out over the garden.
I can see that.
Can you see that? I mean, that is just beautiful. People, I've seen students taking senior pictures or class pictures up on the bridge, and it's just beautiful. You've got the wildlife, and it's one of the jewels in St. Louis. And we hope you enjoyed this look at this historic neighborhood. Erica, I learned some things I didn't know about Lafayette.
Yeah, I did too. But you know, that's the thing about history. You know, if you keep learning every day, you'll find something different that you did not know. And what this city is just so beautiful and so filled with so many gems, which is why we love working in this area.
You know, we hope you enjoyed it as much as we did bringing it to you. This was our look at Lafayette Square in Lafayette Park. Next week, we're going to go to another historic neighborhood, one that we lived in, Benton Park.
Yeah.
And it's got a lot of jewels. And so,
Okay. And there's a squirrel.
There's a squirrel.
There's a squirrel.
You can tell we're shooting this thing here live. So, Reese, say bye to the folks. Okay, bye-bye.
Okay.
All right, good deal.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. See you next week.